There's a heavy silence in the automotive world today. The kind that comes when someone who helped shape an entire culture is suddenly gone. Kyle Loftess, the founder of 1320 Video, has passed away. And while the news is still settling in, one thing is already clear: his influence on drag racing and street racing media is something that cannot be replaced. At the time of writing, no official cause of death has been publicly released. Reports and tributes from friends, industry figures, and fans all point to the same truth. Kyle is gone, but the full details surrounding his passing have not been disclosed. And for many in the community, that uncertainty only deepens the shock. Because this isn't just the loss of a content creator. This is the loss of one of the people who helped build modern automotive storytelling from the ground up. To understand what Kyle Loftess meant to this world, you have to go back to the mid-2000s. Before viral clips. Before algorithm-driven content. Before automotive YouTube was even a thing, there was a small but passionate corner of the internet where street racing videos were raw, unfiltered, and almost impossible to find in one place. That's where 1320 Video came in. What started with simple handheld cameras, long nights, and a deep love for speed slowly turned into something much bigger. Kyle wasn't trying to build a corporate media empire. He was just documenting what he loved: cars that most people had never seen, racing in places most people had never been, quarter-mile pulls, cash days, underground meetups, turbocharged builds making ridiculous power, nitrous hits that lit up the night sky. And he gave all of it a home. The name 1320 Video itself became iconic in the automotive world. 1320 is the exact distance of a quarter mile, 1,320 feet. And over time, that number became more than a measurement. It became a symbol of racing culture itself. What made Kyle's work so important wasn't just what he filmed, it was when he filmed it. He was documenting a world that was still largely underground. Back then, street racing wasn't polished. It wasn't staged. It wasn't edited for perfect lighting or dramatic music. It was chaotic, loud, and real. And 1320 Video captured that energy better than anyone else. You could feel the tension in the staging lanes. You could hear the engines struggling for traction. You could sense the risk, the adrenaline, and the passion all happening in real time. And because of that, his videos didn't just get views, they built a community. People who had never even been to a drag strip suddenly felt like they were part of something bigger. Young enthusiasts discovered new builds, new races, and new events they never would have seen otherwise. For a lot of fans, 1320 Video wasn't just entertainment. It was an introduction to an entire lifestyle. As the internet evolved, so did 1320 Video. What started as DVDs and early uploads turned into one of the most recognizable automotive platforms on YouTube and beyond. Kyle didn't just follow the evolution of online media, he helped shape it. He traveled across the country covering drag and drive events, track battles, and high horsepower showdowns. He highlighted builders, racers, and teams who were pushing the limits of performance. And he did it in a way that felt personal. He wasn't a distant reporter standing behind a camera. He was there in the pits, in the staging lanes, talking to racers, understanding their builds, sharing their stories. That connection mattered. Because in a world where automotive media can sometimes feel detached or overly commercialized, Kyle kept it real. Kyle Loftess didn't just document racing culture, he helped create the blueprint for an entire generation of automotive creators. Many of today's biggest car channels, event coverage teams, and racing media brands can trace part of their inspiration back to 1320 Video. Even personalities like Cletus McFarland and others who built massive automotive audiences emerged in a world that Kyle helped popularize. The idea that you could take grassroots racing content, share it online, and build something huge from it, that concept didn't exist in the same way before 1320 Video helped prove it worked. And that's why his influence goes far beyond his own channel. He didn't just make videos. He opened doors. Those who knew Kyle personally often describe him the same way: grounded, passionate, and deeply connected to the community he filmed. He wasn't chasing fame in the traditional sense. He was chasing moments, the kind that happen when two cars line up, the tree drops, and everything comes down to horsepower, skill, and timing. Fans often recall seeing him at events late into the night, still filming long after most people had packed up. Not because he had to, but because he wanted to catch just one more race. That dedication is part of why so many people trusted his work. It didn't feel manufactured. It felt lived. As news of his passing began circulating, tributes started appearing almost immediately across social media. Racers shared memories of their cars being featured for the first time. Fans posted clips that introduced them to drag racing years ago. Event organizers reflected on how 1320 video helped bring attention to races that might otherwise have stayed local. Some posts were short and emotional. Others were long reflections on how much his work meant to them personally. But all of them carried the same message: Kyle Loftess mattered. Not just to the industry, but to the people inside it. It's hard to measure Kyle's impact in traditional terms. Yes, there are millions of views, thousands of videos, years of coverage across the country. But the real legacy of 1320 video isn't just in numbers. It's in the people who discovered racing because of it. The young fans who grew into builders. The racers who got their first exposure on camera. The communities that formed around shared clips and events. It's in the culture shift that turned drag racing content from something niche into something global. And most importantly, it's in the way he helped preserve moments that would have otherwise disappeared into the night. Right now, the automotive world feels quieter. Because voices like Kyle's don't just fill space, they shape it. He had a way of turning raw horsepower into storytelling. Of turning a late-night race into something people across the world could feel.